Chapter 914, The Mochi Hot Potato and the Big Samurai Bitch. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Pod D Cast. I am the best guy ever, and this is Hypocrite.
Hello, it's me. I couldn't think of anything funny this time. Not that I have ever said anything funny. Let's
well,
get that
I too am
clear.
all business. Yeah, I agreed. Well, let's get right the fuck into it. It's chapter 914, popular webtoon One Piece. And we've got a cover page to discuss. And it's chapter 914, Okobore, the Town of Leftovers. But put that shit to the side. We're talking about volume 42 of the Tales of the Self-Proclaimed Straw Hat Grand Fleet.
Yes.
Side story, this is a dyed goods town.
Now,
More like dyed, D-I-E-D. Goods.
Yes. I don't know what to make of this, really. I'm sure people have, analyzed it to figure out who that guy is. Some people say
got a couple things to
it was
say.
Bellamy. I'm thinking maybe.
Maybe. Let's just first say, notice how nothing happened with Orlumbus that we can see.
Oh, yes.
It appears that just nothing came of that. It appears to be the case. So, I mean, unless something is about to happen with, this thing right now. When last we saw fucking what's-his-face, what was the last thing that happened with... Yeah, he just sailed away completely anticlimactically.
Having failed to attack a town and instead befriended it. I think what is supposed to be there is just... we didn't know really anything about Orlumbus because he didn't get much screen time, so most of it was just showing what sort of character he is, and we got that. We now know that he's a very clean, prim and proper crazy man. And he likes being tidy, and he's very funny.
I agree, and I actually quite enjoyed his cover arc, but it stands out as the most anticlimactic opening or cover page thing probably since fucking Jinbei's, whereas I also recall basically nothing happened. He found a poneglyph that had no relevance to the story. That's pretty much what happened.
I mean, it's not like the cover pages are expected to. I mean, they are expected to have some story relevance sometimes.
Well,
not, not
we've been
always.
spoiled a little bit. The fucking guys went to Reverie. Fucking Bartolomeo, fucking going against the red hair pirates.
Yeah, but what about the long leg, long arm people? They didn't do anything, did they? They just sort of made a crew fix a ship. And
okay, that's
left.
true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. Though I would say there's a little bit more to that, because here we're learning about Orlumbus and Columbus, his little friend. But really, this is just a cover arc about Orlumbus and who he is. But with the long leg, long arm one, we actually got some backstory as to the long leg and long arm tribes and their relationship with each other, which was a little more than absolutely nothing, which was cool. And, this is fine. It's just, I predicted that there would be something. There was, in fact, nothing, as it seems. Except for just characterization of Orlumbus.
I wouldn't say characterization of Orlumbus is nothing. I think it's just, the expectation that there would be plot-relevant details sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Is maybe, thinking too much sometimes.
My brain is literally too big.
Yes, too powerful. Too many irons in the fire over here.
There's too many geniuses in this one brain of mine, and they're all fighting for dominance. But today, they all got cucked. Well, it's okay. Like you said, we shouldn't have crazily high expectations every single time. Consider this was a sub-story in a cover arc, which is a side story already. So characterizing Orlumbus, fair enough. Bartolomeo is a little bit more important of a character anyway, so him against the red hairs, that's a little bit more good. All right, but let's talk about this one. So sorry to interrupt, but as you had said, indeed, we do not know who this mysterious man is in the land or in the dyed goods town. There's very cool dyed goods up there, looking good. Looking at this guy, there's not a lot we can tell of him. Now, the black cape is most famously associated with Shanks. Shanks has been known to wear a black cape a lot of the time. However, Shanks is missing his left arm, and this man is clearly holding something, a basket or something, with his left arm. So it's not Shanks, who is in Reverie anyway. It can't be Sabo, who we know is in Reverie right now, or in Marie Joie. It can't be. I mean, it could be Bellamy, but this guy doesn't look like he has the build of Bellamy.
Yeah,
He
that
looks
was the
more
thing. Like,
slender.
people are saying
Yeah.
Bellamy has...
That would make some sense, but I don't think it is him.
I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense because he's alone. Like, he doesn't have his own crew.
And he would, like, be affiliated with Luffy at this
Yeah,
point.
he'd be
in
affiliated
theory.
with the Grand Fleet and all that. And he has, I
Yeah.
think, that tattoo on his left arm, I think is a Bellamy tattoo.
You
Or
know,
like
I
the
gotta Google
hint
it real
of
quick.
a little tattoo. I can't remember whether Bellamy has a tattoo, but people are saying that in the Discord.
He had some tattoos, I think. Okay, I'm confirming. Okay, people are wrong. On Bellamy's upper shoulder, here, if you Google Bellamy real quick, you will see, like, literally on this deltoid, which is the topmost part of the arm connecting to his torso, he does have a tattoo, and you can't even see that on this guy. So this is.
All right.
I mean, it could be him, but that is not the part of the arm where he has that tattoo. So we cannot fucking do that shit.
In that case, it might just be like the
Yeah.
end of like a rolled up shirt sleeve or something, because you can't
Yeah.
really make out what it is. But in
I mean,
any
look
case,
at that hair. The hair does look like Bellamy's, and if it's not Bellamy, I have just no idea.
I guess it
who
just could be
is.
some new character.
Could be new. I mean, maybe it's Sabo. I mean, it's
Nah.
possible. His hair his hair's a little less wavy than Sabo's too. I don't know.
Who are
I
the
don't know.
people
It's
in the
hard to
Grand
see.
Fleet at the moment?
We've covered all of them. We've literally covered all of them at this point. So
Yeah.
I do
So I
think
guess-
this is deliberately Oda, like, teasing us with something new right now. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, if it's not Bellamy, then it's a new character that wants to be Luffy's friend. That would be
It
interesting.
could be Bellamy. It's possible, though he does look oddly slim, if that is Bellamy, who is a wide lad. Though, I mean, Bellamy's not that wide. He's wider than this guy, though. Like, if you Google him, you'll see. He's wide. He's wide. We don't know. But by the way, there is one thing of great importance to point out about this. If you gaze your eyes, fair viewers, and Gib, I don't know if you noticed this, at the rightmost windmill, right above the top of the windmill, in the center, you can just see the cut-off portion of what is quite clearly the red-haired pirate flag logo. You see that there?
Yeah.
Right above the windmill?
Yeah, I did.
So what does that imply, I wonder? Could be
what this
a lot of
implies
things.
is
Yeah.
that Shanks goes here to get his laundry done. And this,
You know,
this might
that
be
quite
another
literally could be it.
yeah.
That wouldn't even be surprising. This
For some
it could be
reason-
Red Hair Pirates territory. It could just be that
Yeah.
Shanks has been here, or his crew. We don't know, but he's involved in some.
I mean, I don't see any other pirate flags, so I assume it's just a
and I looked.
country that. Oh, you can see a little gear down there, like nail and gear, like
saw that gear.
like Hello Internet Podcast. Shout out.
No other podcasts.
No.
This is the only one. You have to listen to the podcast on loop. Give us that sweet ad revenue, everybody.
I'm trying to see if there's any other. There's like a Japanese character one right at the top. There's like one
yeah.
that looks like a stamp, and then there's like the who cares?
They're all like pattern. I mean, there's one with like a circle with like Chinese symbols on the top right over there. I mean, I don't know. None of these seem particularly significant to me.
If
They're
you look
probably
on the
some
very,
Easter eggs.
very, very top right, there's Charlie Brown's shirt. You see the black zigzag there. Charlie Brown.
Is that true? I can't-
Yes.
Oh, I do see that pattern. Yeah, okay.
Charlie Brown canon.
Confirmed. He's
In One
confirmed
Piece. What would his crew be like?
canon. Charlie Brown's? I mean,
like
they'd
the
be,
Peanuts
they'd be,
crew.
Every day, they'd pull out a devil fruit and be like, "Here you go, Charlie Brown. Just come over and kick this devil fruit into your mouth." They'd say, and he'd be like, "Oh, guys, you did this yesterday. Oh, you pulled it away at the last second." They're like, "No, this time, Captain, you'll definitely get to eat the devil fruit." And here, okay, here I go. Hoot, dead. And then he's
Every day.
fucking dead. Yeah, every day. No devil fruits.
Wouldn't it be funny if like Charlie Brown like started a pirate crew and all that, and he got all his
already
friends,
laughing.
and then he ended up like being usurped and now is the cabin boy.
Oof. Oh, ultimate cucking. I would see that happening to Charlie Brown. He seems like the kind of guy that would happen to.
Good grief. Anyway, let's get to the
Indeed.
chapter.
Yes, we'll find out more about this next week, hopefully. All right, so here we go, everybody. When last we left our heroes, we were in this leftovers town, Okobore, and we'd been whipping up a brew to help Otama not feel so shit anymore. So here we are. She's drank it. Whoa, what do you know? She feels better. That was quick, Zoro said, as the straight man in the situation. Oh, it tickles my funny bone. Oh, I love the straight men. As opposed to the
As a
gay
straight
men.
man myself, I can
Yeah,
relate.
I can recognize. I can appreciate. All right, whatever. The point is she's healed. That was fast. Okay, done. We're past this shit.
Yeah.
And then Sewer's like, it doesn't take long to the poison remove from your body. Oh, it doesn't fully get removed, so don't drink the thing again. So they're setting up. Maybe she'll drink it again in the future. Maybe this will be a thing. Kind of doubt it, but whatever. We'll see.
Yeah. And then she does a funny joke. I want to get like to the main thing, which is that the lady from last chapter is a big lady.
Yes, let's get to that. She's very large. She's larger than I thought.
She is a huge woman.
Do you remember how I commented last time about how she seemed unusually flat as opposed to the general curvy, sexy Nami body type women that we see in One Piece? Oh, by the way, let me just say I did some reading. As you said, O-kiku is this big bitch who we're talking about. That's a big bitch right there. And shout out to Sick Animation. Wait. Let me do this again. Hang on. Who's that big bitch over there? Where? Her. That bitch. That bitch right there. Okay, all right. I had to go watch Sports Nuts by Sick Animation. One of my favorite videos of all time. Okay, anyway. She is a large lass. And we're getting just a bunch of hints that... Oh, sorry. Before I talk about the hints, I want to say her name is O-kiku. You said last time that some people have been saying that she is a recycled character from that weird, like, Kyoto thing. That one piece had, like, a live show where it was, like, it was some kind of, like, IRL or, like, live performance show or something. I think it was like a performance show, like a live thing. There was a character in that called Kiku Hime, which means Kiku Princess, and I compared the character designs. They are in fact extremely similar. This O-kiku has like the same like hair things and the Hime cut in the front of her, just like Kiku Hime. Of note, however, well, actually, you know what? I was gonna so it looks like a recycled character. That one was a princess. That one is clearly not a princess. This is O-kiku, not to be confused with Kiku Hime, who was a princess from that thing. But now, the interesting distinction that we're getting is that, so last chapter, a guy, big wrestler man, came here to like try to get O-kiku to marry him. And now we're getting a bunch of things like she says like, oh, I'm introducing myself as, yo, bro, I, using the masculine samurai pronoun, am O-kiku. So we're just getting a lot of hints that she is in fact a man. They're throwing a lot in there. She's using samurai words. She's referring to herself by a male pronoun. I mean, I know we're off the binary here, but nonetheless,
yes, and
she is doing that.
The main thing.
Japan
for me,
is on the binary for sure, though. But anyway, go on.
The main thing for me that hints towards it is that she is flat chested. And
that's a big thing. I distinctly pointed out how like hot girls in One Piece always have big tits. Like, the fact that I immediately commented on, oh, that's weird. Oda gave her like a slender body, no chest. How unusual. The hints are piles on piles of hints that this is in fact a man.
I'm kind of annoyed because I kind of wanted like a different female character. Like she's a big woman as well. And that's cool. And it's like, cool. Nope, it's probably a guy. You can see the ears poking out. That's a guy thing.
Well, okay, so on the one hand, it would in fact be unfortunate that Oda didn't do the thing of making like another like differently bodied female character. Like that'd be unfortunate. And he would be like, oh, Oda, still not making like your Nami faces or your Nami faces. This person does not deviate from that. But the plus side is, by making this like hot Nami face person actually turn out to possibly be a man, I mean, which we'll find out in time for 100% if that's the case or not. We don't know 100% yet. It's like, oh, well, that's actually clever writing. I like that better than just some girl. And this chapter, she actually
either way, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
It
Either
could
of those things
potentially
are good,
be like trans.
Because remember, you said,
I guess.
You said distinctly last chapter, and this is not to criticize you, but it's just like, oh, here's the girl of this arc, O-kiku. Like, here she is. But this person, this like traditional Nami face character might actually be like tough, different, interesting, unique in some real way. I'm all for that. I could not be more in favor of that.
I actually
cool.
went.
Konos was kind of a badass. So was Vivi, I guess.
I actually went to Wikipedia just to check on like what female samurais. Like, was that real? Could that have been a thing?
I wouldn't think so.
And it was technically, like, there was a few instances, like, enough to say that it did happen. But they went under a different name. They didn't call themselves samurai. So, like, this whole thing is, like, I think it's a man. Because of the fact that they didn't use the pronoun. Female samurai, like, the female warrior word. They didn't use that.
Yeah.
So I
but
it's
fair,
interesting. It's not enough, like, really to go on just to look at Wikipedia for a second, but, like...
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that is interesting information. I'm glad you did that. And, like, what I'd like to do is, later on, this person says, I'm spoiling a little bit, hope you fucking read the chapter. This person says later on, like, I am a samurai. But, like, I don't know, maybe in the actual Japanese, before it was translated, she used this word for, like, female samurai. Like, probably not, based on the hints here, but that'd be the sort of thing it'd be cool to check, This is why I'm actually, this is of interest to everybody. I recently got a cool app, and I'm dedicating myself to spending every single day a little bit of time learning Japanese. And I'm really buckling down and getting to it. Because I'm sick of not doing it, and having Wano in my life like every week is a good reminder that, like, yeah, Nate, you should really buckle down and learn this shit, because now's a good time for that information to be good, huh?
You should really buckle your fuckle.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Anyway, enough jacking myself off. Yeah, okay, let's see where this goes. So here is what's her face, Otama. She's being given food because she was starving. That was her whole thing. That's why she drank the water. And our lady Otsuru has kindly prepared her some food and drank, and is trying to give it to her. She already gave her the medicine, so she's being very generous. What's her name?
Otama. Tama Kiku Suru. Okay. So Otama is like, no. She's being like one of those. I'm trying to think of another character,
like a tough guy.
Yeah, she's being like a tough guy. She's being like, no, I can't accept this. You need food more than I do, and it's
These
like
Wano Japs are all like that. They all do this shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking though. It reminds me very strongly, especially the bit where, like, Luffy and Zoro, like, watching her. It's like, go on, eat. Why are you not eating? It's good for you. You should do it. You should treat yourself by eating food once in a while. Like, it reminds me of another time in One Piece where this happened with another younger character that was trying to act tough, but clearly just wanted something.
Well, do you remember that time in, like, Chapter 3 when Zoro was starving and somebody made him rice balls and they stomped it in the dirt and he ate it anyway?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't quite that. It was. I don't know whether it was like a One Piece filler arc character or whether it was actually in One Piece or in something else.
What was it? Maybe I'll remember.
But, like, it was just like the same sort of thing. I'm just trying to remember, like if anybody remembers this sort of thing happening with another character. It might have been Chopper. It might have been like a small character refusing to do something that they should be doing.
There was that time,
and Luffy or one of the other Straw Hats like convinced them to just do it because it was, you gotta give yourself some treats sometimes,
Sure. I mean, there was the very similar situation in Alabasta when that old I forget Toto had like mined all night. He mined at night, motherfucker, to get that water out of the ground for Luffy's like little keg thing he had around his neck. Like that was, and like they were in the desert, they were really thirsty, but Luffy was like, no, old man Toto worked really hard for this. I'm not gonna drink it until like I absolutely have to because it's so important what he did for us. So that is remarkably similar in this sort of situation, I guess.
I feel like it was to do with food. It might have been a Sanji thing. This has no point. I was just wondering if you remembered. And if anyone does remember, please say so.
Sure. The point is, in this situation, we got Otama being a samurai bitch, saying like, no, I cannot take that. You already gave me the medicine. I will repay you for that, and I cannot accept this food. But Tsuru slaps the shit out of her and is like, no, I fucking made this for you. You are going to eat this or I'll just dump it in the street. So you might as well eat it, you dumb cunt. And so there she sits. And don't forget, it is her birthday. And the rice that she had given to Luffy before, she gave to Luffy for saving her life. It's her birthday, bitch. So here's a little treat for her.
Eat food, you idiot.
Look at these assholes, can't eat food. Lol, I was just at McDonald's, motherfucker. It's not that hard. Just go to McDonald's. Like, what the fuck?
They don't have McDonald's in Japan.
They've got WickDonald's in Japan. I've seen anime.
No, they have E-Donald's. It's sideways.
Yeah, that's true. So she takes a bite of this slop, this swill, and she loves it. It's so delicious. It's the first time she's eaten this. We get a little flashback. She eats millet all day and barely survives. Oh, it's got mochi. She's a big katakuri fan, this girl. I like her a lot.
I mean,
she's real happy about it.
She is mochi. She makes mochi balls, doesn't she?
She can make mochi balls from her cheek. She's clearly got some sort of weird devil fruit power.
Is she more powerful than katakuri?
Oh my god, you're probably right. They should team up. Like, isn't it weird? They kind of have like the same fruit. Like they both make mochi, literally. But hers is like able to control animals
mochi
or something.
Out of her body and then give it to people who eat it, and then katakuri.
He can do that too.
Yeah, he can awaken the ground and turn it into mochi, and then Luffy ate it. What's with all these double devil fruits going on? There's too many.
I mean, hers is more about animal control, as far as I can tell. I'm sure we'll learn more as we go. It's probably just like some Japanese folklore, as like everything in this arc is going to be. I'm sure we'll find out. She also distinctly comments like, yes, my mochi doesn't stop hunger. Okay, good to know. Good to know they've addressed that, so she can't just eat her own mochi. For some reason, it doesn't help with hunger. And she's like, "Oh, it's the best day of my life, yay!" And everyone's real happy. It's a big emotional thing.
That is a big toothy grin. It's kind of gross, but it's nice.
Yeah, gross but endearing is a classic combo. It's good. It's good. And then you see where Otsuru is kind of giving us some extrapolation here. She's like, now we're getting a picture as to why Oda is telling us why we should care about this arc right now. And then she's like, children like Otama can be found anywhere in Wano country. And then Luffy is being given a personal reason to care. So like, okay, we're going through the steps.
Before we go there, I just want to say on page 7.
Yeah.
Otsuru says oof, and I just gotta have a little rant here. I don't know what it is about oof. But it's like the most successful meme in the world because it's permeated all avenues of my life within like weeks of it first appearing.
Sure.
My mum said oof the other day. She doesn't know anything about memes. I don't know where she heard it.
I think oof is just like a thing people like. I say oof without even thinking of the meme. Like, I think I've done it for a long time. I think.
All right, maybe I've just never noticed it, but it's just so strange that it's like a meme and yet it's always been there. It's like a weird like Doctor Who like, oh you forgot? No, it was always this way. You've just jumped parallel universes. It's like Berenstain, Beinstein.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Why is people saying oof? Why is Japanese characters in One Piece saying oof?
Okay, don't forget, this is not what Oda literally wrote. This is
No, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the only English words he ever wrote himself.
Yeah, fair point.
In that one balloon, he really wanted to say oof right then. Discuss in the comments. What is oof?
Yeah, please give us an oof for this whole episode, please. That's what we want.
Give us a like, a subscribe, and an oof. Thank you very much.
That sounds good. So here Luffy is, like I said, he's given a reason to give a shit. This little girl, she was starving. She doesn't have food. That's fucked up. Man,
I mean, it was already part of the motivation. I think.
True. They're laying it on thick, and that's fine. And now's the time to do it, so we can just be carried through for the rest of the arc, understanding why Luffy gives a shit. Though, so someone says, like, didn't they say, I thought they said they intentionally poisoned, like, the atmosphere or something. Okay, you know what? No, I'm wrong.
No, they do. There are rivers, mountains, and forests here. No one should have any trouble finding food. And then she says, you're right. That wouldn't be the case if certain individuals hadn't made an effort to contaminate those natural resources. So not sure whether that's a direct, like, actually, like, they made an effort to make it polluted, or they made an effort to put their factories here, which just so happened to have contaminated everything.
Okay, well, I would need to see the Japanese to confirm the original, but the way this is written, it is straight up saying that they deliberately ruined the environment so that
I mean, it would be a good way to, like, put the people in line and make it so that they weren't healthy enough to fight back.
Well, there's that, and we hear a little bit later that, like, in this certain place, tons of great food grows. Like, if they corner the market on food, everybody has to, like, do what they say, or they'll fucking starve to death.
Yeah.
So, that's another way to control the populace, I guess, which makes sense. It's fairly reasonable. All right, but whatever. Anyway, we got Tsuru. I really like this one shot of Tsuru, Tsuru, not the other one. Doesn't she look cool there, sitting on like the bottom right there?
Yeah.
I just like that.
It's the classical Japan beauty.
Yeah. Well, I guess
like
except she's got a
earlier,
weird
like the
face.
other when she was introduced, I called her a beautiful woman. You were like, I wouldn't say beautiful. No, she is classy. I like that design. It's cool.
Well, I think she looks better here than she has up to this point because she's got the weird long face that like traditional Japanese art has, like ukiyo-e art or whatever, which I like. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Point is, they're all introduced. Everyone's best friends now. They're still technically hiding their identities, but it shouldn't matter anyway because I don't think these people, like, this place is an isolationist country anyway. They don't know what the fuck's going on.
It might have mattered because in a
Kaido's
little
here
while,
or something now.
In a little while, there's the Batman that appears.
That's true. So
things they say out loud is like, oh no. But
yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Whatever. She notices they're strangers, so okay. She's awfully nice to these strangers. I mean, they did help Otama, so fair enough. Nobody's gonna rat you out, because very funny. They recognize us as strangers. How weird. Now this is strange. Otsuru says she's only been in this town for a month, but how does she like own a tea shop? She's been here a goddamn month. Like, what's
I
the
think
deal?
this is like setting up for her and
O-kiku.
being like part of the special resistance with
Like
the
Odin boys or something.
Yeah. There's
probably
so
true.
many names I'm trying to think of. The samurai
of
lads
names.
that we already know.
Yes.
Kikusaka Saganaga Fakajagabaga and the other guy. And
I know what you mean.
Raikojo and Naruto.
Kinemon.
and
Like Kinemon
that's
and his
the one.
lads. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
she might be
Momonosuke.
like with them. And like
Probably.
You know, she's not saying anything about, plans and stuff because, of course, if she does, she'll get stabbed with a thing.
Yes. Correct. So they call this place the town of leftovers because they get the scraps from the other place and they survive off of those. So just
Well, not,
this whole arc
not just that. They say
yeah.
the people there are leftovers from the town.
Yes, that's right.
So like they're also like scraps of people like thrown away.
True, and that's why she's like, yeah, I just got here a month ago because I too am a leftover. I was displaced and
that
moved
could
here.
Explain it. She was just put here not so long ago.
Like that makes sense why she'd be like displaced if like there's upset in the but how does she like have a tea shop if she just got here a month? Did she like build that? Was it
maybe
an open building that she took?
I don't know.
I mean, isn't that strange? Like she's
I guess
a tea
it might.
shop owner.
I guess it's strange. I don't know. How
I mean,
it works.
it's not that big a deal. I'm just saying. I do not understand. But whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna just get whatever. It was a building she took over. So Luffy asks about where there's healthy food. Now Otama or Otsuru comments like, over there. Okay, now here we're getting a little bit of backstory. This is good stuff. So there's a mountain over there. Take a look. There's no smoke over there. There was a castle on top of it. That was Odin Castle. That was over 20 years ago. And now we're talking about Momonosuke's papa, who was the shogun. So 20 years ago, the Kozuki clan ruled from that palace that has been destroyed, as far as I can tell.
Been destroyed or removed. They don't say what
removed.
happened to it. It's just
Yeah, okay, that's
you
true.
used to be able to see it.
I might have been reaching. Maybe it moved or something. Whatever.
Well, I'm thinking like they say that
Think they say that
potentially because
deliberately?
like a guy with a devil fruit is like, I like this castle, but I don't like it here. I'm gonna move it. I want it. Like I'm the new shogun. I want this castle moved, and you get like a big
Yeah.
beefy boy to pick it up.
That's a fair point. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, this is a crazy world where magic happens, so fair enough. So at the base of the castle, there used to be a vast farm, or there is. Wait, it says there was a vast farm. Odin built it so the residents could eat the food. It was nothing like the food that Orochi and his subordinates manipulate. It was a paradise. Okay, so they have... Okay, but Shogun Orochi owns that farm. Okay, so it still exists, and it makes food, but it's just for Orochi and his lads. Fair enough. So it's just over yonder, beyond this big old torii arch thing. That's where they're growing all the delicious food that we get the scraps of and barely survive in. By the way, are you noticing the roofs of these houses? So, like, the last one was, like, Basket Weave Village or whatever, or, like, Straw Hat Mugiwara whatever village. This is, like, it's got like this is leftover town or whatever. It's got roofs with like shelves with rocks on the shelves. What is this? What does this mean? Does this mean anything to you? I don't understand.
As a
It stands out, doesn't it?
Historian, I can tell you that I don't know fuck all. I don't know fucking nothing about them rocks.
Forgive me if this is a huge headcanon, but like maybe it's like shelves with rocks on them because like we don't have food, so we put rocks on there like we would put food on the shelf to eat in our refrigerator. You know what? Never mind. I got nothing. They don't look like roofing tiles or anything. Yeah, they look distinct. They look like they're intentionally done this way. Like the roofs on that last place were very clearly like straw hat house things. That was like clearly a thing.
Maybe those are like leftover globs of food.
I guess so. I
Big
don't know
old rice balls.
But in any case, so they can survive here, and then all of a sudden, whoop, pew, here comes a fucking arrow. And Zoro very coolly, this is a very cool block that he does. I love this panel of him blocking this arrow from killing Otsuru. And she's swooning. Zoro has won it. Zillow is the worst case of yellow fever of all time, which is why he's a big samurai man, despite being a green freak, clearly an Irishman. But he's got that yellow fever bad. And so he is currently wooing Otsuru. He probably hired Batman to try to kill her, so he could save her and look like a badass and then get that puss. That sideways puss. That's my headcanon. Joy Boy,
Sideways.
Please make a video about this. I would appreciate that. Or Soy Boy, you're the man for the job.
I also like this panel. It is very cool.
Good. It looks cool. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, here's Batman. He's canon to One Piece now. He shoots bow and arrow.
The Japanese representation, like you've seen. What was that guy? The guy who did like Final Fantasy stuff.
Tetsuya Nomura. Yeah.
Yeah, the Nomura Batman. That's not how Japanese people see Batman. This is how Japanese people see Batman.
His name's just literally Batman. And this is okay. So he's a bat smile user. So okay, notice here's the thing. Notice how his wings are like on his ass. It's not like his arms are bat wings. Which you would think, because like a bat's arms are its wings.
Yeah.
But no. He has in fact new arms that are his bat wings. That's cool. That's fine.
This is like better than if he had bat wings as arms.
Yeah, it is. Now he can use an arrow and shoot. Yeah. I mean, it's true. It's just real. Is this here's where I'm going with this? Is this a feature of the smile, or is this a feature of just like if he had a devil fruit that was a bat devil fruit, he would do the same thing? Oh, but you know what? Now I think about it. I can't remember the name, but remember the Pegasus that God rode on in Skypiea? That thing had wings and horse legs at the same time.
Well, it was a...
That was a bird that had eaten the horse fruit, as I recall.
Yeah, so
Pierre.
it could go
Pierre
halfway.
Eaten by Gonfal's bird.
I mean, all zones have like an
intermediate phase.
Yeah.
I guess
second evolution.
We just don't really know a lot about smiles in general. And I guess
I could
this is the
imagine
art to learn,
that,
I suppose.
I could imagine that they are like not the same as having a devil fruit. They're sort of like grafted surgically onto you.
I mean,
in
maybe,
some
but like in
weird
what
way that doesn't work the same, but it still sort of works.
The only smile user we've seen up to this point is Momonosuke, who we saw is a dragon.
Was that a smile?
Yeah, that was a smile. At least, that was the smile that was made by Vegapunk. It was like a special smile that was considered like a failure in some way. So actually, it's even more special than like it's like different. It's distinct from the smiles that like these guys have eaten. So we've got a lot to learn about what the fuck's going on with the smiles and Momonosuke and all this shit.
I think for now we can just assume that they just have devil fruits.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do.
We don't really know anything.
This will be a good arc to see, because Kaido's whole thing was that he really wanted a crew where everyone had eaten a devil fruit, and like smiles were the way he was going to...
Well, Zone specifically, right? He wanted a beast army.
Well, remember when he was crying that one time, and he was like, the law and Straw Hat blew up Doflamingo's factory. I wanted a crew of all ability users. I don't remember if he specifically said Zoans, but like if so, fine, fair enough.
I mean, it makes sense. He's a beast king guy, and he has like a beast army, and he likes beasts. He's just a dog lover.
I will bet you right now that in his crew there are people who have eaten fruits other than Zoans, who he is just fine with. I will bet you $1 billion.
All right, I'll bet you $1 trillion that it's all beast smiles, and then also some samurai. That's how it's going to be like different or ninjas. Like that's how it's going to be like a varied crew. I mean, Hawkins is not part of his crew. And he has his own fruit.
So I win the bet. I win $1 billion, trillion, quadrillion if there is a single Paramecia or Logia user in his crew. Is that accurate?
That has not already been confirmed as a character.
Let me see. There was
technically,
we've already got Basil Hawkins, who clearly is a Paramecia kind of guy.
So like that, you know.
If you want, we can put him aside and say start from other people.
Put him aside. Like I'm talking like new characters, like his crew, because Hawkins wasn't on his crew.
True. I mean, he's part of it now, I guess, as a subordinate. Like do the Fire Tank Pirates count as part of Big Mom's crew? I'd say so. That's totally fine. Let's put that aside. Any other characters who we have not already met, I'll bet you $1 quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion that we will see one in his crew, even in his mainline crew. That is either a Paramecia or a Logia user. Go. It's on.
Go. Yes.
Okay. We'll see.
I can only pay you in PC Penny, by the way.
That sounds good. That sounds very good. So this guy can hear real good, whatever. He heard him talking shit about his Yas queen.
Wait, Pod D Bloons.
Dollars? Pod D dollars?
No, Pod D Bloons. Like that's our cryptocurrency.
Pod D Bloons. That sounds good. Pod D Bloons. Okay, so it's a bet for a hextillion, octillion, nonillion, decillion, Pod D...
Doubloons.
Pod doubloons. Pod D balloons. Right.
Pod D balloons. Pop D balloons.
There it is. There it is. The entire net worth of everything in the universe is on the line. Okay, so here's a guy, whatever, he's a Batman, who gives a fuck, he shot at her, they hid away from us, why'd you try to do it? Whatever, he was talking shit on the Shogun, that's why. She was like, the Shogun sucks. There you go. And then all of a sudden, okay, so he's shooting 1 million arrows, whatever, Zoro's deflecting it. They're talking about hunting down thieves who stole from the farm a few weeks ago. I'm guessing it was Zoro, but we don't actually know yet. He recognizes Zoro as the one-eyed Ronin, and then all of a sudden, whoosha, Tama goes kablooey because Gazelle Man, Batman's arch nemesis, is here.
Arch friend.
Arch best friend, with his very sexy legs, just dashes right in there.
I like how he's got a big GZ on his
that's cool. I went back to look if Batman had a cool BM logo on him. He does not. Oh. Gazelle Man stands alone in this emblem game. So, man, fucking Tama, just Tama gets snagged again. I'm getting bored of Tama causing issues.
Yeah.
You know,
at the moment,
from start
it's
to
just
finish.
Why would they go into the place where they shouldn't go? Oh, because they're saving a character. But they already did that.
Yeah.
They already did that a couple times, and it's like...
This is the third time now we've had to save her life.
Could there not be another reason?
That's what I'm saying.
Could they not just be like, Luffy's looking at that place and I'm gonna go beat him up, and then Zoro's like,
doesn't this just feel stale? Okay, it's not that big a deal. It's fine, but it's like, all right, we've done this a couple of times. Let's mix it up. Let's meet some new characters or something. Who am I to We've just been given the gift of Gazelle Man, so I shouldn't bite the hand that feeds me.
You shouldn't look to Gazift Man in a mouth. I mean,
he is called gifters.
He is, he's called the gifters. They gave us the gift of themselves. And I like that he's got some stockings and suspenders on. That's very funny.
He's gay. There's got to be some significance here of so Basil Hawkins is a headliner. This guy is a gifter. That's got to mean something. I don't know what.
Well,
I know this theme is playing card themed.
If
something.
The headliner is like a act in a gig, the headlining act is this, then the gifters might be the gift
Are they the
shop?
guys who stand on the side and shoot the T-shirt guns into the audience and give them,
I don't know
free
what
gifts?
a gifter means as a word.
Right. I don't know.
I'm just gonna Google that right now.
Okay, do me a favor.
One who gives a gift. Okay, that was useless.
Great. Okay, do me a favor. So, whatever. Otama gets snagged. It's fine. O-kiku grabs the sword, starts dashing after it light speed. Okay, here's my question. We see in this panel O-kiku running real fast after them, and the words "such fast feet" appear. The way that this bubble is structured, it looks like O-kiku is saying this about herself. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I thought O-kiku was saying that about Gazelle Man, because he has such fast feet.
Oh, shit. Okay, I thought she was saying it literally about herself. You know what? You're right. That's definitely what was intended here. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, O-kiku. I was reading that wrong. Okay, so she gets on Koma Inu, so she's going to ride him because he's faster than her. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You know what? I thought what that was that they were implying that, like, wow, like, O-kiku is so athletic, unlike a delicate lady, and more aligned with a athlete or possibly a male, strong athlete, aka a samurai. But apparently no, I read that wrong, and that was not what was intended. Okay, that's fine.
You know what? I want to talk about, like, the whole thing, is she a man or is she not? I feel like One Piece and, like, Japanese stuff in general is not that, like, it's not progressive enough to have... I mean, maybe it is, but, like,
we've got
I feel
Okamas,
like...
we've got Mr. 2 and all that.
Yeah, I guess. I just feel like maybe this is just, like, a strong female.
I mean, I really think we just don't have enough information yet.
The reason she has, like, she calls herself, like, the male version of the samurai might be because it, like, in Japanese folklore, well, not folklore, in Japanese real life, women were very much supposed to be the stay-at-home, don't do anything cool gender, and they were not allowed to do anything. And they were, you know, you have to be a wife, you have to be beautiful, you have to do the dances. You're not allowed to be on the warrior. Get out again in the kitchen, you know, that's the sort of thing. And so maybe there's not a word. I mean, there is a word, but, like, maybe she doesn't know a word for being, like, the female samurai, and she's, like, the first one, and it's very controversial. Like, I feel like that could very easily be the angle that they're going with.
You know, when you say it like that makes some sense, because, like in Japanese language in general, I mean, they very much stick to the binary. I mean, for the most, and guys like Bon Clay is, here's a little lesson for you. Bon Clay is Mr. 2. When asked, and Mr. 2 Bon Clay stands out, as if you remember, every member of Baroque Works had a partner. Like, Mr. 1 had, I think it was Miss New Year's? Yeah, Miss New Year's.
No, it was Miss All's... No, it was Miss...
and Crocodile had Miss All Sunday, Robin.
Yeah.
Mr. 4 had Miss Merry Christmas. That's right. Mr. 2 stood out as the only one who did not have a partner. And the reason for that, when Oda was asked, it was because he basically is, he is Mr. 2, and he is a man of a duality, and that duality is male and female. Like, that is the duality of him, and that's why he was like, I mean, this was never explained, but, like, in SBS or something, this was commented on, like, yeah, like, he's his own partner. He is, like, a male and a female. That's, like, his thing. But like, when it comes to this character, like, it is a thing to have, like, masculine characters, just like in Japanese media in general. Like, if you've got a tomboy, for example, in just Japanese media, they might use the pronoun to refer to themselves boku, and boku is a masculine pronoun, but it's like a lighthearted, like, casual male pronoun that, like, it's a thing that, like, tomboys will call themselves. Like, and when they do that, you'll be like, I recognize this character is, like, more masculine than, like, a girl who would use, like, watashi, which is a more traditionally feminine and, like, formal way to refer to themselves. So, like, the usage of, I mean, if you don't know, everybody, Japanese is a language with specific conjugations of verbs, like, based on politeness and specificity of, like all like masculine, feminine, levels of politeness. Like, there's a tense, not a tense, but there's a conjugation specifically for speaking to the emperor. That's, like, a real thing in Japanese. So you can infer a lot specifically by the language that people use in terms of, like, pronouns and stuff. So the fact that she used this pronoun could mean that she is literally male, and that's the case. Or, I mean, it's a very strong male pronoun, specifically for samurai. So, like, maybe it's exactly what you were saying. I actually like this the best. If she just is a woman, but, like, was trained to be a samurai and is really tough in whatever way, using that pronoun would be understandable. And
it would
might
be
pretty
like,
cool.
like, maybe even, like, a symbol of, like, you know, her dad or something was a samurai, and she she honors him by, saying that or something.
Here's the thing, though.
There's many things it could be.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's more likely than, whoa, she's actually a man, because, like, what would that really mean?
I feel you. Now, here's my concern, though. So far, I like O-kiku, and I'm excited to see more about her. Here's my worry, though. My worry is that, like, can you, at best, can you see O-kiku doing as well as, let's say, Tashigi in, like, any fight in this entire arc? Like, I don't even think she's going to rise to that level.
No, I think she lives on the island of samurais. I feel like if she's a samurai, she's probably going to be at least half as good as Kinemon, who is really good.
Look at, like, Rebecca, though. Rebecca was a literal gladiator who, like, fought every day of her fucking life. And yet, she, like, was really boring and didn't do anything. And her fighting style was totally boring. Kind of intentionally so, kind of narratively appropriately so, but still nonetheless. It's like, are we being set up for just an uninteresting, disappointing character again? It certainly wouldn't be surprising.
I can see the cynical side of that, like, oh yeah, well it's the hot new shit to have female strong characters that fight and all that stuff.
Rebecca.
They're cool.
We must remember Rebecca.
Cute females are cooler when they're also cool fighters and they're not damsels in distress. You should have less damsels in distress. By the way, let's have a damsel in distress, but just
let's have her father come back and protect her the entire arc so that she doesn't get any decent fights. I mean, okay, again, that was kind of appropriate, but still. Look at Tashigi. Like, Tashigi saved by Zoro. Like, that's what she does. Every time.
That's true.
There's been who was the last woman with a good fight in One Piece? Just for fun, let's think.
Big Mom.
You're right. Okay, it is Big Mom.
But the
but
last,
she's a fat, ugly woman.
Yeah. What's the most the most beautiful fight woman?
Is it literally Nami in Water 7? Is like against Khalifa or in Eni's lobby?
That was a good one.
That was a really good one. I loved that fight. Nami fights are good whenever they happen.
Yeah, when was the last time Nami actually had a fight with
a
person?
I'm telling you, it's Eni's lobby was the last time she had a real fight. I mean, I guess you could say that, like, she fought a little bit on Fishman Island, but, like, that was a joke. That was not a cool, good fight. That was, like, they just took out mooks for a while. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be too cynical. This is not me, like, being like, One Piece sucks, every woman character is bad. I'm not saying that in either the sexist way or the I demand all women be great characters way. Like, it's fine. I'm excited to see where this goes, but there is a track record here to be aware of.
Yeah, I feel like, though, that One Piece right now, this arc, this Wano arc with so many characters confirmed to
for brawl,
at least be there, not necessarily do anything, I feel like there's a space for, like, most characters to have a one-on-one fight.
I sure hope so.
Not a lengthy one, but, like most characters that haven't had one in a long time. Like, Frankie deserves a one-on-one fight. Chopper, Nami.
Frankie, Chopper, Nami, Luffy, and especially Zoro. Zoro needs the best fight of his entire career, 100%. Yeah.
Zoro is going to be, he's already, like, doing more than Luffy is in terms of.
And I'm telling you right now, Oda, I know you're not, I know you are listening, because you get all your story beats from listening to the podcast. If you give us some bullshit about, like, Zoro fought 1,000 samurai, how cool. No. That's not how it works. This is a shonen series. We need a one-on-one badass fight.
I don't think there's going to be, like, a cop-out like that. There's clearly going to be the best samurai in Wano versus Zoro. And that's going to be...
There better be.
That's going to be, like, Zoro gaining the respect of all the samurai. Like, whoa,
that's exactly how it should go. That's 100% how it should go. Like, Luffy can fight, like, the... Luffy should be responsible for, like, defeating, like, the pirate side of the enemy forces. Zoro should defeat the samurai side of, like, these forces.
It's like the first chapter or the second chapter or something where he gets Zoro. Like, Zoro says, "I'm going to be the strongest swordsman in the world," and Luffy's like, "Yeah, well, you better be, because I'm going to be king of the pirates. Anything less would be not cool." And if Zoro can't be the best samurai in all of Wano, then there's no point to him being on the crew. Get out.
You're absolutely right. Zoro needs to be the best swordsman in this fucking island by the time we're done. It needs to be proven and clear. Okay, well, you're right. I mean, we've got a lot of characters to meet this arc for sure. I am so excited. I'm quite confident Oda is not going to cheat us on this. If he does, I mean, it would be the worst mistake of like the entire series. It'd be up there. He's going to deliver. We're going to meet some awesome samurai dudes. Zoro's going to have like the best fight ever. He better.
There's going to be like so many cool like groups of swordsmen posing. Like even just like with O-kiku and Zoro, like when they get their swords out and they see like Zoro's like, I want to see how good you are with that thing, and then they go together and it's like, whoa, double attack, guys, and it's like sick, man and woman.
Yeah, I can't wait. There's gonna be a guy who uses like 10 swords at once. Oh man, he's gonna be strong. Oh dude, okay, remember when Zoro was young and like he literally thought the more swords he could hold, the stronger he'd be. So he held like 4 in each hand and like 3 in his mouth. There's gonna be a guy who literally uses that technique with actual swords. And like,
I remember when I was a little kid, reading One Piece still. And I imagine like the next thing Zoro would learn how to do is to hold 2 swords in his feet, so he could like stilt walk with his swords.
Not the golden kinshiki, shiki. Like he had swords for legs like that.
Yeah, but like he would grip them with his toes, and it'd be like so strong with his anime toes. He could swing swords and he'd have 5 swords, and that would be like the best power level.
It'd be Go Toryu 5 sword style. I mean that'd be something. That'd be something. If Kinshiki just held 2 swords and one in his mouth, he could do 5 sword style. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, so moving on. So this is it. We're going to get Otama from this fucking place. They're running back to like the government official district where they headed back to their home base. There's 3 headliners there. So there's like 3 guys who are contenders. Hawkins is one. Hold'em, by the way, Texas Hold'em card thing. There's a card thing going on here, and Speed, which is probably another card thing. That's my guess, but card stuff is the theme of the Beast Pirates. Just FYI.
Oh,
and what?
Of the whole Beast Pirates card things?
There has been a consistent theme with the Beast Pirates that we've seen. That is like there was someone named like Gin Rummy. Now we're seeing like Hold'em, Texas Hold'em,
and Jack.
Speed. Jack is the Jack guy. I mean, they were working with Joker, who's fucking Doflamingo. There's a theme going on here for sure. For sure.
I can't wait
Ace
to see the
is
third
dead,
3 of clubs.
That's gonna be good.
I can't wait to see Homestuck.
There was a chess theme with the Big Mom Pirates. They're rooks and whatnot. But and here we go. So she says there's 30 of them. There's 30 of them with the artificial fruit. Now, how do these people know? Okay, I don't mean to be overly critical here, but like this O-kiku. Oh, and then so she says like there's 30 people who have gained abilities from a mysterious artificial fruit, and then Zoro comments like, a notebook? Who exactly are you? And she says, I am a samurai. Again, using like the masculine word, but we'll see what that means later. But like, so she's reading a book that has this information. The fucking Wano people don't even know what a devil fruit is. How do they know it's artificial? Like, where are they getting this information from?
I'm sure. Oh wait, they don't. No, wait, they do know devil fruits. Otama has one.
Yeah, didn't they call? Well, okay, if you're Kinemon, just said that he like ate like some cursed, like he has a curse on him from eating something. He did not like call it a devil fruit, so which seemed to be implying they don't really know that much. And I when it was mentioned about her, I think they said something along the same lines about it being kind of unclear. It's just she seems to have more information than other people.
That she might. I mean, she's got a book. She maybe read it.
Whoa, who taught this woman to read? That's banned. That's banned. What if Japanese people did that? Probably. Whatever. Reading's hard.
Back in old samurai times, I wouldn't be surprised. They were very sexual.
And,
very sexist.
That's true. I mean, I have no idher if they did or didn't, so I'm not trying to disparage the Japanese people, especially
By the way, I should clarify. Earlier, I was saying, like, all the misogyny stuff. I was talking specifically about the medieval, like, Japanese samurai olden times.
Right.
Yeah, just in case anybody thought I was thinking that still happens.
Yeah, I mean, they're very patriarchal in some ways. I mean, I'm no fucking expert here. But I did want to say, in our celebration of women and Japanese culture, I want to say happy Comfort Woman Day, everybody. Today is a no joke. It is the 17th of August. This is a holiday in South Korea that's also being celebrated by many of the Pacific nations around kind of a nearby Japan, because Imperial Japan, from a period of like 1800 to 1900 or so, in South Korea and many other nations, took many comfort women, which were sex slaves that were forced to be sexual servants to the Japanese imperial forces. 2/3 of them died, and they were all raped and used as cattle to, they were quote-unquote employed to service the Japanese military. So happy Comfort Woman Day, everybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not happy at all.
I'm having a good time. Catch me at the Comfort Woman brothel.
At the Comfort Woman reenactment.
Yeah, the reenactment. But this is a very serious issue. Do not joke about this, anybody. Okay, anyway, here we go. So Gazelle Man's running away. They're chasing him, and a big lion-faced man appears to be here.
This is Master Holden.
Holden. That's right.
So
and, there he is.
He's a toothy grin sort of guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they seem to know that she has tamed the baboon. So they're like, yes. So the reason they grabbed her was because they heard that she was able to tame that baboon with her little
kind of weird. I felt like as far as I understood, she got the mochi from her cheek and gave it to the baboon, and the baboon liked her because it was tasty. Is there more to it than that? Is she like... I mean... Is it super tasty?
I mean,
I don't really understand.
I distinctly thought it was a specific superpower that those mochi can, like, tame animals and make them like
okay, I thought it was just like a funny joke. That's like, it's a big monster, but like if you give it a food, it's like, I like you now.
I mean, the fact that she produced that mochi seemingly literally magically just makes me think it has magic powers. Like, that's where I'm coming from. I don't really know if that's true or not, but... Yeah. We'll see.
There's nothing inherent about mochi that I know that would make you feel like it's a good thing that tames beasts.
I mean, my guess is that it is some Japanese folklore that we don't know. That's my guess. I don't know if that's true or not. By the way, somebody mentioned in the comments, I was trying to think of like when magic was used previously in One Piece, because like I think it was in reference to like Otama, or no, in reference to Basil Hawkins, who has seemingly magical powers. There was actually a great comment left by somebody that was like, there was, you know what, I should try to find it real quick. But there is a Japanese, like, folklore story specifically about some, like, Japanese straw-based thing that, like, has the power to tell the future or, like, perceive causality. So, like, the fact that thing is real is like, oh, shit, maybe there actually was some intention, because we were kind of speculating as to why exactly it is that Basil Hawkins, like, also...
Oh, yeah. I think I saw that comment as well. That was pretty... Like, if there's any connection between straw and fortune-telling, then, I would definitely chalk it up to it all being a devil fruit thing.
I found it, by the way. But, yeah, I mean, I think so, too. Though, I mean, I guess... When Basil Hawkins was a child, which we saw when Oda drew them as kids, he, like, was playing with cards. So, like, isn't it convenient? There it is. But is it not convenient that Hawkins was, like, a fortune teller, magic reader at birth, who so happened to get a power that exactly overlaps with, his fucking ability. Okay, I know I'm reaching. It's not that big a deal. But here's the comment from Sauna Man, or maybe Onsen Otoko, to be Japanese about it. In Japanese mythology, Kuebiko is a deity in the form of a scarecrow that, quote, knows everything in this world. And the book where it first appears is translated into English by a guy named Basil Hall Chamberlain. Basil? Interesting. Could be a connection there. In fact,
I think
that's a good connection. And Hawkins is obvious. Like a pirate, like some historical pirate. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a good-ass comment, Sauna Man. You fucking did it. Way to go. You win. That's comment of the week.
Oh, no, we're doing comments of the week now? Oh yeah, we should. Fuck. We fucking should. We fucking
why
should
not?
Do comments of the week.
That was a great-ass comment. Let's shout out the comments of the week. That's one. Sauna Man, Onsen Otoko, you did it, buddy. You are Japan now. That's a good idea. We should do that. We're going to do that,
only if there's a good comment. If you all are terrible, we won't say a dang thing.
Agreed. And there was another comment from somebody just of interest. I was struggling to think last time of like if magic existed elsewhere in One Piece, and somebody gave a great example that I can't remember who said it, but it was just like remember Miss Golden Week from fucking
yes,
Little Garden, who Mr. Three's partner, who just had the power to like paint colors on you, do a color trap, and like just like she could make you like fall asleep or stop moving or something. That was clearly like some sort of magical power or like hypnosis or something.
I thought that was just a devil fruit.
It was never confirmed to be a devil fruit, and if you go to her wiki, like nothing is confirmed there. It's just an ability she has. I'm gonna double check just to be absolutely true, but I'm 99% sure.
I doubt that it would be like. I mean,
just
they
magic, just unexplained.
Yeah, like Mr. Three had a devil fruit.
There's
everyone
no
had a devil
mention here
fruit.
of any kind of devil fruit.
It's
specifically a special power.
A motion paint
like
girl.
Like the thing, her power is like that she uses colors to like control people, like which is it's clear like a painter can do that, and she's like turned it into like a power because she's like so good at it or something. I mean, I don't think it's the craziest thing in the world. It's basically like hypnosis or something.
Like instead of the observation haki, the color observation is like the color, the haki of color. The observation of color, you see it. You see the color, you observe it, you like change.
I knew I didn't like anything about One Piece. Hey, quick comment. There's a real close-up shot of O-kiku there. Her eye looks just like Robin's eye. Robin's eye looks like that sometimes. I like that because it reminds me of Nico Robin.
Oh,
character
no.
you might be familiar with. Yeah.
Nate, this means Robin might be a man.
Oh, good. I like her better
Finally,
that
I can
way.
respect her.
According to every dojin, Robin has a dick anyway, so you know.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I've dealt with the demons at this point.
In the dong. Anyway. So there they go. They're charging into enemy territory.
Straight into the Chibibaka district.
There they go. There they go. And then, oh God. Okay, so and then on a mountain we cut away to remember those characters from the end of last chapter. It was Beppo and the other guys from Law's crew. Captain, Straw Hat and Zoro. We've been watching them this whole time, saying nothing. They're headed into the place. Like this whole big fight happened, and only now are we going to tell you that they're headed to this place. I mean, maybe it took them a while to get there. I don't know. And then boom, there it is. It's Law. Here he is. Oh no, they're here. They're running there. They're gonna cause trouble. We need to stop them because they're gonna ruin our plans. But here's Law. There he is, everybody. Main character, One Piece, is finally back. Excited? Are you happy? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you fucking happy? You asked for this, you assholes, and now you're getting it. Now sit with it.
I mean, he didn't do anything wrong yet.
No,
you know
he's
what I do
fine.
like?
What?
When they say him, he's like, Straw Hats and Wano. You can see he's like sort of lying down with his leg up.
Yeah, he's a little
It's
chill.
like
He's
really
chilling.
relaxing. It's like
He's chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I do like
here
that.
I am.
I like that he's chilling. He's not being a little like edgy, like, oh, our plans. Oh, we gotta watch our plans. And this responding sillily is like, this is actually the good kind of Law reaction. He's like, oh no, the Straw Hats are getting carried away and my plans are going crazy. I gotta respond to them. This is good. I like seeing Law get cucked. And this is, in a small way.
He's just chilling out and his bear guy says, hey, Straw Hat's here. And he's like, wait a second. There's no way something's gonna go right. I gotta go stop him.
Like, I know that in real life, I would be a guy, or like, if One Piece was real life, like, I would be somebody like Law, and I am like Law, because I'm a big worrier. I always try to get every detail right. Like, I do sweat the small stuff when it comes to, like, planning and not fucking up and stuff. But, like, just look at the top of this page. Luffy and Zoro's big smiles, let's do this, as they're gonna go fuck up the enemy base and like have fun shonen times. And then on the bottom you got Soy Boy Cuck Trafalgar Law, just like, oh, mate kudasai, Luffy-kun, Zoro-chan, no! Shut up, just roll with it, you gay bitch. No, we're doing this. We are fucking up this place.
Nate hates Law because it reminds him of himself.
It's so true. No. I'm fun. I'm cool. I'm heterosexual. That's all things I am. You know, Law might be gay for Rocinante. You know, it's possible. It's possible. We don't really know. Yeah, all right. It's not a big deal. It's fine. I don't hate law. But, okay, but you know what does actually annoy me about the end of this chapter? Last chapter ends with, like, one panel on the Heart Pirates. We cut away. We have this whole chapter. Last
two
panel.
panels.
Two panels. Well, I guess I'll give them three from this, like, shot of the mountainside. Three, like, two little panels and the big panel of law.
What about 4 panels? That,
it's
like, little cut off of the mountain there.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to be that guy who's just like, I want us to do more adventure. Why didn't we adventure more in Wano Kuni? Because, fucking Wano Kuni is not like Little Garden. It's not really like Skypiea. Like, we don't need to, like, explore, like, the landscape and, like, be like, what are the unique attributes of this place? Like, it's Japan, we get it. Like, what's interesting about Wano is, like, the political shit going on and the relationship of the people to the land and all that stuff. And, like, that's what we're getting. So, like, that's fine. And I actually really liked, just to give another compliment to this chapter, I very much enjoyed, as I was reading this, like, the second or third time, like, just looking in those panels at the beginning as they're just chilling and, like, eating the food as Otama's eating or whatever, just, like, seeing the factories and the smoke billowing in the back of each of the panels, it was just, like, really great atmosphere, because it just, like, fucks up the, like, traditional Japanese setting. It's like, ugh, yeah. I don't like seeing that there. It's
like Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, it's exactly like, or that, or Sonic with the fucking animals turned into machines.
It's like one of my Japanese video games. Except you Crash Bandicoot is not Japanese.
He's Australian, which is, like, close, kind of. It's over there. Anyway, that's about it. I don't think I have much else to say. It was a good chapter. It was not amazing. It was all right. It was 2 out of 10. It was 0 out of 10. Oh, I hated it. No, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Except I saw Law, so it's a 0 out of 10. All right, serious opinion. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. That's
why is it already pretty good? We got Batman. We got world building. We got potentially a female samurai male man.
That was good. I'll tell you why it was only pretty good, because there was just a lot of, like, the whole thing about, like, Otama got grabbed again.
Yeah.
Let's go save her again. It's just like, can we, like, do something new?
At the moment, she is just like,
she's the fucking hot potato. She is the hot potato of One Piece.
She's not even that hot.
You're not even that hot. What the hell? That's true. O-kiku is muy caliente by comparison. Hopefully she doesn't have penis sente. Yes, making me gay-iente. Let's pray for that. Let's pray for heterosexuality, everybody. That's about all.
Put your hands together.
Yeah. There it is. All right, I'm done. I got nothing else to say. It was an awkward ending this has been, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's all right. Go to the Patreon. Go to the podcast.
Oh, yes.
Podcast Pirates on patreon.com. Give us cash.
You know about Discord. You know about internets. Click on the link to the Patreon Discord. Come chat with us about One Piece. And if you're an actual human being with an actual soul, then maybe head over on to patreon.com/thepodcastpirates and pledge us some buckaroos to keep doing the show that you love so dearly. And get involved in the fucking community of the Discord, because that shit is hot. That shit is active. It's pumping.
That community is growing faster than I can even look at it.
Yeah.
It's too big. It's too huge.
It's powerful.
It's a veritable Grand Line in there at the moment. There's so many pirates and crews and commanders and race wars.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a Yonko kind of war going on between the commanders. They're all vying for and there's like a contest going on right now that I think Eames doing it. Somebody's gonna win this contest and get given the role to hang with us in the highest tier, the empty throne, for like a week. We're just gonna give him a taste of the realm of the gods. So if you're a lowly, filthy white and you win this, it's actually too late to enter. So fuck it. But just for fun anyway, it's cool that they're doing it. That Eames doing it. They're it's
Wait a minute.
It's good.
I didn't sign off on this.
Well, I mean, I did.
I would never do something such as to spend any time with a fan.
Yeah, I know.
Impossible.
They get to sit on the empty throne for a week and hang out with us, and we can ignore them as much as we please, and I shall intensely. And there was something else going on. Oh, shout out to guys. I don't know if you've heard. There's this YouTuber who's popped up on the scene. He's throwing some hot fire, some super hot fire, about some of the hottest, dankest theories I've ever seen about One Piece. He goes by the name Soy Boy. Soy Boy Theories. We got to put a link to his channel in the description, because that's some hot shit going on. Did you know that Carrot is Carrot? There you go. Theories such as Carrot from Usopp's village and Carrot the rabbit are the same character.
He ate the carrot
bullshit
girl
about My Hero
fruit.
Academia I don't give a fuck about. You know, there's all kinds of crazy shit going on over there. You gotta check out Soy Boy. He's a good lad. He's a powerful man.
Well, imagine a fucking fruit that turns you into a girl, but also a rabbit.
Whoa.
A female rabbit devil fruit.
Well,
Very specific.
Eam lays it all. I mean, oops, I don't know who that is. Soy Boy lays it all out clearly in the video. So check it out, everybody. I think it's going to be the only relevant One Piece theory crafting channel in the world soon. When we nuke them, just like we did Alex Jones. Oops, I didn't mean to reveal that was us, but it was. Thanks for watching another episode of the Podcast. We will see you next week, because apparently there's a new chapter next week. That'll be fun. That'll be nice. Let's find out some of the answers to these pressing hot questions. Cool.
All right.
Cool. Bye.
Goodbye.